Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are we doing? Evening Tango, how's things? Ugh. Right, get yourself settled in. May have made a bad decision today. It's quite hot in here. Got my fan running now, but yeah, it's still a bit hot. Oh, freaking my neck as well. Oy, oy, oy. How we all doing? I had a good one. I've had a time this last 24 hours. Ooh. Oh, that was nice. That was refreshing. Oh, needed that. Yeah, temperature's risen a little today. Sun is shining very brightly on the window just over there. And to the point where, even though I have a blackout curtain up, the sunlight is still quite dominantly coming through the blackout curtain. It's like two layers of thick material. One of them is black, and yeah, there's still visible sunlight coming through. Yeah, only supposedly about 19, 20 degrees-ish outside, but this particular room is getting a bit of a greenhouse effect at the moment. I'm sticking to my chair, which is not nice. Oh well, what can you do? Anyway, we can play The Witcher. If I can, there it is. Spot the icon. The usual game I have to play before we play a game is find the game. Yeah, a little rummage through the latest PTS patch notes, and I've got to say, I don't like what I'm seeing. Which is not particularly unusual, but you know. It was a not particularly fun time. I read through it last night, actually, and then reread it today. I was like, yeah, I thought I was going to have to talk about this. There's some shit in here that they shouldn't be doing. They're gonna fuck it up. Oh well. Such is life. So, we're back at Kaer Morhen. We were upping our gear, weren't we? As we're just around the corner from the next level when I'll be able to make some significant upgrades to my gear. Can't remember what I did and stuff, but I know we did a load of stuff at the end last time. It's been a week. A week? 2 weeks? It's been 2 weeks, mightn't it? With it being very hot last week, I think it might be 2 weeks. Did I put that stream on YouTube? I think I did, but I'm now questioning life choices. Let's have a look. Evening, Jazz. How's it going? There's a stream there. When did that go up? June 19th. Which means I probably did it straight away that night. Yeah, that tracks. That must be up to date. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. I have not made a thumbnail for this one yet, but I need to do that. It's not the end of the world. I can do that at whatever time, can't I? Right. It says rock and also roll. Yeah, I think we've got a few monsters to slay in the region of Kaer Morhen. And then the main story to continue, haven't we? So yeah, I think I upgraded most of my armour. Yeah, I upgraded the armour, didn't I? Haven't yet got the chest armour that I want, but I can't do that anyway right now. Sort of my hosting stuff, I haven't got that up to next level because I need the next level for that. So yeah, that's fine. But we are making a little headway. Oh yeah, I did make the superior Ursine armour. But will look like that. That's quite a look. It doesn't look like heavy armour though, to be honest. I mean, it looks like hot armour, but not heavy armour. Lots of leather and then a gambeson. It's not the worst thing you could wear. I've got to admit, it doesn't look that great. But it becomes better as you go along, I think. Still, we're moving towards that when I get the level that will allow me to do it, which is the next one, I believe. Yeah. And then the blades will come along afterwards, I believe. But I can't make those yet because that will consume the weapons I'm using, won't it? So I've seen silver steel sword will be fine. Monster crafted at 30, 34. There you go, at 30. So it will be the next level, but I can't do it just yet because, yeah. That's fine. Let's have a look at what quests we got. Ah, yes, I might want to press a button there, mightn't I, Jazz? Thank you. Go. Debate of Forktail. Find help Yennefer. Find Lambert. And this will be on. So, okay, Forktail is going to be the first thing we're going to do. Anyway, yes, what I was looking at, sorry, is I've upgraded my armour, but I want to swap out to this one which I've made, but I can't use yet. So, it looks a bit weird. That's what it looks like. It's, you know, the next version of it will look better. I'm regretting my choices right now. I have to consider my options. Yeah, and I couldn't do the swords yet because they would be consumed by doing so. So, right. Yeah, give me a second. I'm just going to make an adjustment here because I'm sticking to my chair and it's not good. Hang on. Right then, back in the room. Yeah, I've basically been living in a particular pair of shorts for the last too long because it's been hot, basically. And, you know, too hot for sweatpants and stuff like that to be kicking around the house in. But I decided it was time to put those in the wash. So they're currently drying, and I've got a different pair of shorts on, which I would not normally kick around in. And they're a bit shorter, and I'm sticking to the faux plastic of my chair as a result. So I grabbed a towel to sit on instead. Right, so we're looking to follow Eskel's tracks.
Prince. No one else has left the keep recently.
Ahem. Yeah, should get the level today, I think. I have to keep on horseback, but I don't think I can follow him on horseback. Yeah, well, 3 major quests ahead of us, so as we tackle those, I would think we'll probably be making some headway. So Cascos continue on. Oh, he's detoured towards whatever that is. Doesn't look good. A destroyed structure of some kind. Once upon a time, it looks vaguely like it might have been some kind of religious structure. Although it seems unlikely given the location. Come on, Geralt. Thought we might be getting close to finding him, but apparently not. Oh wait, there's a horse.
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal. Footprints. And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting.
Yep. He's using a goat to bait.
Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
Fortress Stoic, Nickel Warrior Liver. Interesting stuff there. Given that you can see Kaer Morhen quite clearly from here, it seems like an interesting choice of a spot to set up. Not sure why you'd bother. Obviously thinks he needs to be on hand for a quick response, I suppose. For an extended period of time.
Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent. Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
I'll be honest, there's kind of a path here. And it looked like he was heading towards the path. I feel like I don't really need to follow my nose so much as the path.
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
Just in case. I'm going to be ready. By the time I finish this, which 4 won't be far off. Well, Bill Bleater. Oh, you can't name it.
Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Oh, poor goat.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
As for forked tails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See, your memory's back in full, and sharp as ever, in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
He's got spikes on his armor, which makes sense in a Witcher because, you know, he's going to get grabbed by stuff. Definitely streaming the DLCs, yes, for sure.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple Witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Try to limit myself to the sorceresses from now on.
No doubt the most pleasant part. Though I'm not sure it ain't the most dangerous, too. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
There it is.
I see it.
Picked a bad day to leave its nest.
Big bastard!
We can handle this.
You're slow dodging. Need to run you through the gauntlet.
Yeah? Your parries are shit. Focus on improving that, smartass.
It's taking off. Hit the wings.
Well, I was going to do that, but...
Foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that. Might have saved us some trouble. Let us kill it now.
Then maybe gut itself, run a spit down its throat and out its ass?
Damn straight. Doubt the beast's that well-mannered, though. We gotta climb.
Well, it's on
Bit of
brand.
exercise will do you good.
Huh?
Well, you've rounded out a bit. Still got some of last winter's blubber on you.
Speak for yourself, funny bunny. Let's go. Let me just untie little Bleeder.
Little Bleater. Make it home all right on his own?
Of course. Not the first hunt he's helped me with. Come on, get.
Good.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further.
Yeah. Not apprehensive about my ability to actually play the Witcher 4.
Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved his lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel and Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale.
Mock me all you want. You're just jealous.
A little bit. Yeah, like, by the time The Witcher 4 comes out, system requirements are likely to be so bloody high that God knows if I'm actually going to be able to play it.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom sang it to me.
You remember her?
Nearly out of the valley. Well, nearly back into it.
Just that silly song. Nothing else.
Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. We broke its wing, I think.
This cave is just around the corner here.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
there we go. Job's a good one.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
Not seen it yet.
No, it doesn't. I trust her.
And they say people learn from their mistakes.
What was that?
Nothing, nothing.
Something about Yen bothering you? Come on, grow a pair. Give it to me straight.
You grow a pair and admit she tricked you more than a few times.
That was then.
No, she fucking hasn't.
Right. Fine, never mind. Let's go.
Quite sure why we're going for this. Not having spoken to Yennefer yet, I guess she would have told us to go and get the stuff from the forktail. But I decided to leave Yennefer to last, so... Oh well. Back to Cameron. The horses have mysteriously appeared outside.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
No, I'm missing the button, that's why.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
Morin. Not Moorhen. Come on. Moorhen's a small bird.
Go, go.
A little bit of a freak out on Roach's part there. No, that's stamina bar.
Slow down! You'll break your neck!
Well, this was a race. Easy.
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Since you insist.
Here. Use it wisely.
There we go, finally got some screenshots that time. What did he give me? Probably nothing much. Ah, some shoes. That I don't want. And local places builds custom PCs. Nice. Yeah, well, I don't imagine you'd be getting a great deal of physical stuff on PC either, but... Yeah, not surprised by the PS6 going digital only, or the whatever the next Xbox is going to be. It'll do the same thing. Well, PlayStation, they've been wanting people to buy through the PlayStation store so they can prevent the prices going down over time for fucking years. They've been trying to push people into that situation for ages, and not surprised to see they're doing it by hard refusing to put a disc drive in the new console. Now everybody will have to buy through the PlayStation Store. They'll have a nice little monopoly, and they'll be able to maintain maximum prices for a damn sight longer without prices coming down. for the players, right? Not that Xbox will be any different once they don't have disk drives either. You don't tend to get physical media on PC very often either these days, but at least storefronts do tend to reduce the prices on stuff. Nearly there. I was kind of hoping that quest might do it, but still. PC have multiple stores. This is true. You can also go to places like Loaded, that used to be CD Keys, and Green Man Gaming, and places like that, and get discounted, perfectly legitimate discounted game keys through other storefronts that you can then use in Steam as well. In terms of not paying through the nose for things, it's definitely better than console is. For the on the games side, obviously the hardware side is much more expensive. Depending on how many games I suppose you would buy on console and how many you do buy on PC, it may end up evening out, but you'd have to be somebody who buys a lot of games for that, I suppose. But that's not always the point, is it? It's the principle. Saw a video that I didn't watch about somebody kicking off about Sony for ending support for a game or shutting down servers or something that's along those lines. Basically kicking off saying, oh, piracy is justified because they're taking back what you bought. Like, no, there were terms that were there and available for you to read before you spent your money. They're not really taking anything you didn't agree to give them the opportunity to take. You might not like that, but you could have not bought under those conditions if you'd wanted.
Interesting.
So
Afraid of silver.
Implies it's not a curse. So yeah, the oh, over 500 million. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I didn't look into it. I did hear something about it a while ago. But, you know, condition of the manner of purchase, really, doesn't it? Same thing applies. If you don't want to have a licensing-based agreement, then don't buy it through that particular medium. Of course, sooner or later you won't be able to get DVDs of things and stuff like that anyway, and they just won't put games out in that kind films out that way, DVDs, Blu-rays, etc. And yeah, streaming will be the only option anybody's got before long. At which point people will start thinking piracy is the only way. On the other hand, that's kind of the point of copyright. Artists, rights holders have the right to decide how they sell their creative works, and if people don't like it, then don't buy it, but you don't get to tell them what they can and can't do with their creative works.
What's this?
Tough
Burn
tits if you don't
potions?
like it.
No. Booze from potato peels.
Vodka.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
I don't like the voice actors for Eskel and Lambert in this game. For whatever reason, the versions in the previous games were much more closer to Geralt's style in a way. You know, gruff and rough and no bullshit. They're a bit too refined sounding in some ways. In this game, I think, both Eskel and Lambert. Yeah, I think they're quite right. Eh.
Irritating, you mean?
I thought you liked people with bitchy streaks.
So long as they're women.
Then you found the best of them. Enough about that. The Circle of Elements awaits.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous White Wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Sure am.
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we
Santos?
approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion.
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
Surprised he doesn't kick you in the nuts for it, to be honest, Lambert. He also walks like he's just been fucked by a horse as well. But you know.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and... this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
I don't seem to recall that entrance being made, but okay. One of the changes between the
Swim
games.
across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
Sounds like Lambert. Nice view. Some very alpine looking mountains. I probably can just climb down there like he's doing, but seems to be that just dropping on his head is easier. That looks like trouble down there.
Show me what you got.
Lovely.
Relax. I'll shoot him down.
Nice shot.
That's better.
Hunting's almost a diversion with that Gabriel. Gotta get me one. Well.
Hey.
Really impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zeracania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Why do I feel like the boys are jealous of Geralt's love life?
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
You think you'd get over being a stroppy pupil, really? I think I may have moved the boat.
Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
Shh. Thought I heard something.
Damn it. I'm gonna chain that boat down next time.
Stop talking and listen.
I didn't move it, I found it and I couldn't move it. I remember, it was over here. I assume we've got drowners or something along those lines. Drowned dead.
Lucky day.
Looks like someone beat us to it.
Not too bad.
Water hag.
Great. Last thing we needed.
There you go. Not too bad. Yeah, I think this is the one I couldn't use. Yeah.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite. See it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know, only 2 boys returned from my group.
You were the ones who ran into old Spear Tip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Guessing you didn't get much of an answer.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Definitely not a fellow who took to the witch's life that well. Good, and he's good at the job, and he survived and all. But I feel like, you know, he chose to pursue being a witcher because he had no other choice. And resented it his whole life. Which you can kind of understand, but still. There's plenty of people who had it worse than he's had it in some ways.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first.
Oops.
Barely see the tip of my nose.
Oh, I think I
Fog's
found that
thick as
cave.
curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure,
Lambert, Lambert, what a prick.
not bad.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there.
Where did I hear that referenced recently? That "don't teach your grandma to suck eggs" saying came up in something.
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old Spear Tip?
old Spear Tip's still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed over on his own. Could come at us at any moment.
How'd the rhyme go? Old Spear Tip's a deep sleeper.
Wake him up and you'll sleep deeper. Come on.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
Doesn't.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
We'll investigate, just in case.
I don't think it's a kid, but it's going to be something, right?
You do poke the damn hive, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
So I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's not a kid, but whatever it is, it's probably not something we'll want to leave around here or behind us. I want to jump through the tree.
Hey, little guy. It's all right. You're safe now.
No! No!
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well.
Next question.
We can talk about that later.
What's conjuring
The
it?
foglets to take care of now.
Ooh. Trying to remember where I had heals, to be honest then. Ah, got killed. Didn't think that was going well. Havel. Might have gone a little better if I had, I think it's Ogre oil I need for those. Yeah, that's very annoying. Save is after they appear, so I can't use the inventory and put the right oil on. So I just had to randomly guess ahead of time, which obviously I couldn't do because I had no idea what was going on. Doing a little bit better there. Okay, now I put up a fight.
An illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to
kidding
get
me?
Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
I absolutely knew it was an illusion. Just doesn't mean you don't go and investigate it and deal with the problem, though, does it?
When someone's life might be threatened, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Enough said.
Course, the noble white wolf never abandons a man in need. He's more saint than Witcher.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy?
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
Stop being such a whiny bitch. If ever a witcher needed to get the fuck over himself.
Geralt?
Yeah, rotting flesh. That's what I always wanted. One dose of cat. To be honest, can I meditate here for a minute? I can. Wonderful. Stock up on my supplies. Cat potion doesn't seem very effective, but...
Shit, too damn high.
Not really.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
don't think you'd see honeysuckle in a pitch black cave.
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
And the wake-old spear tip? Mine not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
Maybe try not doing that. No idea what old spear tip is, but
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha. Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice.
maybe some gooseberries too.
So soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Going okay so far, as long as Lambert down there doesn't do anything stupid. And we're out.
Oh,
No need
good
to
be
fight
back above ground.
a horrific monstrosity. And he's only
Still
got
trouble
one
ahead.
You mean the
sword for
trolls?
some reason.
They're in for trouble, not us.
We ought to be careful. This is their turf.
Couple of trolls got you soiling your knickers?
Was bold and brash once, like you. Then I took a pitchfork in the gut. Peasant kid, not a troll. I almost died. Hard way to learn, but I did. Come on.
Yeah, I'll do it.
See him shit and run soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
Maybe not quite as hostile as it seems, or maybe it's a trap. Just in case it's the second one of those things. I'll prepare for it. Remember this quest now.
Which us is to walk no more. Stops? This mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Huh? Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Which is his thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
Not particularly smart move there, Lambert, old boy. You twit. Yeah, there's 3 of them.
We walk throws. Use goes no far more. Witches is understanded?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to witches see castle. Rocks lots there. Pretty rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar.
Yeah.
We're not here to hurt you. We don't want
Yeah,
to
I
touch
like the
your
trolls
rocks.
too.
Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witches see strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witches is monster kills. Trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees? We smash.
Leave the swords and come back from later. You know what? Trolls are sentient, and some of them are nuts and homicidal. Some are semi-reasonable. The reasonable ones deserve to be given a chance to be reasonable, I think.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want to know. Thick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
Yeah. Shut up.
I think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
They threw stones at us, Geralt.
Whine about it to Eskel later.
Just a few steps more.
Because you provoked them,
And we're
you
there.
idiot.
Ooh, that's some serious panting. Out of breath, out of shape.
Nah, just a bit hungover.
Been hitting the hooch with Eskel again?
No.
Hitting it alone. Oh, great. Yeah, no need. Like, trolls are not bright, and occasionally they do become a
Well,
problem, but most of the time they just want to live and be left
No denying
alone.
that. Damn.
Part of the
Beautiful
problem is
view.
people won't do that because they're scary monsters.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest. How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
Let's get a little bit more light on the go.
Geralt?
Bit of an arse, but we manage. Definitely a pretty spot. Reminds me of Canada.
All right. Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements while we catch a breather.
There's Cameron in the distance.
So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel, and made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, then hang himself.
Didn't have to kill them.
But I could, so I did. 2 whoresons less in the world. Big deal.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No, I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
Think it's that bad being a witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return?
But
Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Yeah. See where he's coming from,
No.
but still.
I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
The other side to that, though, is Lambert can't be vast amounts younger than Geralt, and Geralt has got a century or two in his back pocket, so his asshole father is very long
Need to get our
dead by
swords.
this point.
Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Like a man without an arm, I don't know. Think of a lot of ways that joke could end, but I don't know.
Purchases his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Don't worry. I don't need convincing.
Come on, Geralt, let's go.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
Yeah. Like, Lambert's clearly had a bad time of it, but after 100 years or more, clinging on to something that happened when he was a very small child, you know, what life might he have had if he didn't? He'd be long dead by now if he hadn't become a witcher, and maybe he wouldn't have gotten out of his own childhood, but he certainly would be long dead either way. Just like his father already is. And he might have had a shittier life anyway. Who knows what kind of person he might have grown into if he'd continued to be raised by a man who beats up his wife and child every time he comes home drunk. You know? Not everybody turns out to be a horrific person like that, but Lambert could have done. Some people do.
No reaction to
Oh, don't mind, you right? Still not quite over the line though. So yeah, I kind of get it as far as Lambert's concerned, but I still think he also needs to get the hell over it a bit.
hold this. No reaction to dimeridium. Look, like that. Pretty, isn't it? Interesting.
Long, lonely winters breed some pretty strange ideas.
I'm sure I want to know there, Geralt.
Look at the fire. Now look here. Pupils functioning well.
Lots of stuff to loot around here. Some of it's even useful.
Hold this. No reaction to dimeridium.
Yeah, he didn't get a lot of choice, and like, I'm definitely not saying he wasn't a little on the hard done by side, but they're all hard done by in some ways, you know. No say in their own destiny, in a sense. Just pulled into a life where they get treated like shit by the vast majority of people. However, live. Wolf, I believe. Don't really like the look of that. As well, it's shite. This is where we started the game, wasn't it? All the way up here. Although I don't remember. Maybe it was up the other tower. No, I feel like this is a... No, it does look different actually. Maybe we didn't. Maybe it was the other tower. Although that does look like the bathtub. That's another bathtub, maybe. I feel like climbing up there was really worth it, does it, at that point? don't think up here there's much, is there? Yeah. Alright, let's go and find Yen. Yeah, it's an oddly quiet one tonight, Iron. Don't know why. Actually, wait, yes, I do know why. 4th of July weekend, isn't it? Don't zap yourself silly, Anne.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think.
He is.
That was the 3rd crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you're a bitch.
You aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Your need to be overly dramatic is not helpful. Either that or she's just lying.
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me.
Well, that's fair.
So I'd rather keep certain things secret, for the time being.
Pretty tortured logic.
It
Yep.
may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
Well, actually, I do understand her logic. She has reason to believe that if she tells the truth, she won't get what she wants. So she's not telling the truth. You know, if she's open with them, that they'll go fuck yourself. In that case, she doesn't get what she wants, so she's just not telling them. It's not the kindest way to treat them. On the other hand, it will get her what she wants. So I kind of see where she's going, but also kind of, you know.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know. You lost your memory. Whatever. Let us
I thought that might have
I
something
will
to do with
refrain
it.
from scolding you, while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed. Agreed?
Agreed.
Splendid. On to more
Doesn't
pressing
seem to be
matters.
holding it against Triss, however, who had not lost her memory. Interesting, selective anger there, I think.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
A disturbance in the force, huh?
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
No secret at all. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
Wasn't really permission so much as grudging support, really.
All right. How do I find the source?
Check the kitchen cupboards generally is the way to go.
Use this Potestaquisitor.
Potestaquisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
Everybody went the same way on that one. And CDP, I knew they would.
Ah, one more thing. Thank you, Geralt.
Now, while I'm out, see if you can find a new bed there, Yennefer. Although, pretty sure we started the game in... Was it this room? It must have been this room. No, it wasn't this room. It was... I don't know. I'm confused. We started the game in a bedroom with Yennefer. Didn't we? Here at Kaer Morhen. It may... I don't think it was this room. I thought it was on the other side. But when I got to that room, I swear it had a big kind of wooden screen at the top of the stairs. And there wasn't one, so... I have several questions. They all can be boiled down to the simple question, what the fuck? I guess she's just decided a wooden cot is what she wants to sleep on. I did enjoy her reaction there, though. Selective though it may be, and absurd as it is. No, literally the start of the game wasn't that long ago. It was just months ago, wasn't it? So we were up here in Kaer Morhen. Oh, or was it? Yeah, because Ciri was running around, wasn't she? No, you're right. Yeah, I'm with you, Jazz, yeah. That said... Yeah, it must have been way back to... Flashback to before... Geralt lost his memory, I guess. Way flashback. Yeah, I think you're right, yeah. It's been a while. 40-something episodes over God knows how many weeks. 43, I think we're on now.
Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Shh. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
I think we may have found them.
Can we talk?
Nothing to talk about, apparently.
So long. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Ah, there you are. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Ah, there you are. The journey just never took off. Warmer. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir.
Yeah, it's weird the things I remember and the things I don't.
You too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes. Look.
Nice.
Like that? Pretty, isn't it?
Temptation to dive through the fire and do like a some kind of Superman dive through the fire and a roll on the other side and come up in the kitchen so I don't have to walk around it. Probably a bad idea though. Do you think more of them would be hanging out in here or just closer to the fire? Because big old drafty castle, this place is going to be cold. The only place will be warm will be by this fire. That's where they'd all gravitate to. Notwithstanding wherever they're sleeping anyway. Break only manage 2 games at a time. I do struggle sometimes. Like there's stuff that I forget, and because it's been weeks and months, and details and stuff that I do kind of struggle to remember. But yeah.
Thank you. Seems
What can
to
you
be
do?
working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope.
When you point down, Lambert doesn't know shit about megascopes. Ah.
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kednel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade.
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Ked Mil Foli, Gledev Dawn Eptenid, Bondro Isne Yax.
She's backing up quite rapidly there. She don't like the sound of that.
Recognize the dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
When elves came to the continent, presumably from whatever other world they were originally from, I'm guessing.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Oh yeah.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensevern. Vafael.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Give her a chance to be reasonable.
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it, but do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end, or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade, for you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword work would be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod,
Then it's old. Very, very old.
all in all, interesting conversation. What now?
All is ready. We should gather the others and begin.
Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and assume that whoever that Uma is, it's not actually Ciri, but you never know.
Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses.
I think he helped
Last
Ciri
I heard,
escape,
my
but it isn't
dear,
actually
I give
Ciri.
the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
Well, let's see what he's got to
What's
say.
this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion.
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
And Vesper's become a grumpy old man. He has, but a lot of that's probably got to do with the sorceresses who have got their noses rather high in the air that Geralt keeps bringing home.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that.
The worst idea.
Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Oh, been outdated.
But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow.
That
You don't
works.
exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards, in an hour. Or two.
Or three.
I'll hold you to that.
Well, you know, it's not a kind of offer you refuse, really, is it? Especially not when you've decided you're romancing Yennefer. Nice robe. No, I thought we were at the other end of this particular sequence there. That's a nice sword. Wolves chasing a deer. I wonder why. She's a very strange person, Yennefer.
Well, lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight.
How'd it go? How did Xion?
Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Why not?
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Garrison?
Steve?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was
Good,
giving
good,
them
good.
trouble, attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant, just a fat forest troll, and a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Could have spared the troll.
To eat roots and sleep in roadside ditches? I needed the coin. And not a soul
Kind
mourned
of
that
a
troll
prick,
fast.
isn't he?
Let's raise a mug to his memory. Least we can do.
Seem to remember he wanted me to kill somebody on his quest that we ran into that took us out around and about in Novigrad, and I ended up going, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. Doesn't line up. The guy he wanted me to kill wasn't who he kind of was made out to be.
Where'd you go while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Mixing work and romance? Bad idea. Vampire could have caught you with your pants down.
Suppose so.
Oh, well, then you'd have had two swords or three swords to fight it
Every
with.
chance you can get.
Maybe you should wear a mask permanently.
And maybe you should wear a gag.
What about the vampire?
Yeah, I'd rather hang out with
Made a
Eskel.
deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on the
Got
gluttony
it
from modern
high.
times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Ew. Yeah, there's quite a lot of people come up with that idea, I think, there, Steve. I had the same thought myself as well. Like running, or a variation on it, the idea of running straight to the end boss in an infestation to end it as fast as possible. Seems like you're leaving a lot of potential rewards on the table there, you know? You're not getting the most out of it. There's a lot of XP you're leaving behind if you care about that. There's legendaries you're leaving behind if you care about that. And if you don't care about those, there's basically no point in doing it anyway, unless you're specifically after the 4th star stuff, which is a very small set of people who'd only need that. So yeah, it just seems like a very silly way to do it, and sort of building in the need to clear out the ads just kind of makes sense to me.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
There's a lot of comments we could make there. They do get on well with Triss, because Triss is, well, not a bitch, to be honest. For Yennefer's sake, that would seem like the one to go for. That's a diplomatic answer. That's probably gonna... Well, she does care about Triss at the same time. I'm gonna side with Yennefer on this one. I'm gonna throw her a bone again.
Fuck off, Lambert.
Whoa, hit a sore spot, I guess.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
Good answer.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
I'm assuming that's not going to work.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
Given the age of this particular curse, it seems like that's an optimistic attempt. Worth a shot, but optimistic, I think.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Not sure she was supposed to stop quite there, then.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
I'm assuming arm wrestling is about to ensue. Certainly looks like it. Or not, perhaps. Cards, not doing that.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yokel fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
All right, change the subject.
Because you refuse to admit I'm right? Whatever. Fine.
Stop being a smartass. Poor.
Yeah, I wonder how much booze it would take to actually sink a Witcher, really. Quite a lot, I would think.
Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a Witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Men, a Witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. Because without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game. Student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, I've never.
Oh
and
dear
finishing
Lord.
the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
Don't know if Geralt has... yeah, probably. Seems
How
likely.
about that? Expected Geralt might have, but you? Eskel. Still
Well, as he's made it very, very clear, when half your face has been smashed to pieces, you got to take it where you can get
My
it.
turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
I think he probably has.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your
Probably.
turn. I've never...
Fist take. I don't think I've ever had Geralt take fist take, as far as I know.
Taking fist take. Eskel. Really?
Once, with that succubus.
Right, man. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Kind of impressed they managed to bring so much vodka back. Don't know which one I want to go. Probably going to end up in the same place either way. I'm going with be direct.
Lambert. Listen, you got a problem with me?
Me? What?
No, he's got a problem with the end.
Well, just seems that way. You know, you're a little like my little brother. Dumb and annoying, but a brother.
Geralt, damn it, you're gonna make me cry. Come here. Damn, broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh? Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Yeah, that's done the job.
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
I like the answer.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Eskel, chop, chop.
I feel like they'd have spotted him walking out the door.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
But, well, who knows? So this is 10 PM. And yet earlier it was supposedly after midnight.
Eskel!
Eskel.
Hey, hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a fight.
Eskel's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming. Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Seems to have fallen asleep and being apparently licked by a goat. From look at that.
Look, there he is.
With his ever faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskel. Wake up!
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Let me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. We don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her.
Oh, fuck
She
no.
teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
Oh, hell no. I am tempted, but that seems like the worst idea ever. I don't like the idea of this.
Lambert, you're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Fuck yeah! Summon the bitches!
I think the word you're looking for was witches, but anyway.
Alright. How's this work?
Well, a twist here, a turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
Good
What's
lord.
this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
Stop whining, Eskel. Times you gotta squeeze into some
Frippery.
We don't tell a soul, understand?
Except the sorcerers who are going to know exactly what's going on. Oh, great. So when Yennefer's getting... Oh, okay.
Sure brought
Never
a
mind.
lot of crap. You'd think she was moving in.
Shh. You'll scare Geralt.
Yennefer's dress. Witcher gear. Put on Yennefer's trousers. Why do I get a feeling this is a terribly poor choice? Quest item, I assume?
Yes, perfect. Like it was made for you.
Sure. As soon as I let it out a bit in the waist.
Stop talking, get dressed. Not that one. Won't compliment your complexion. Damn, Eskel. You got an hourglass figure.
And you're an ass. Come on, go. Thing's tight as hell.
Now, I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Cadmil blood de doigt. Hocus pocus abracadabra splather.
Huh.
What is this? Who's that?
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! More paper, Excellency! No, you oaf. The lodge has come for me.
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good one. Go to bed. Now.
Yes, miss. Yennefer needs a sense of humour. Walking in on them, pissed out their brains wearing her clothes is funny as fuck. If she doesn't find it funny as fuck, then she's...
Damn.
needs to lighten up in a big way. No. No success, it would seem.
See, everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently.
When he's stoned, you mean?
While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get
So that doesn't come as a terrible surprise,
Then
really.
keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
He has enough knowledge to know that her theory is sound, at least as far as it goes, I think. He's probably the only one that really does. Assuming
We
it
got
is.
rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
All the necessary ingredients to brew the concoctions.
How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations, extrapolated some data, ran simulations.
She guessed.
Meaning you guessed.
I still don't have my trousers back on, apparently. Hooktail spinal fluid, manticore poison, albino bruxistan, bloody hell, bryonia, yeah, rib leaf, mandrake roots.
Potions ready.
Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel. Make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
You're for a shit day, buddy, but either it'll
Ready.
cure you or it'll kill you, one or the other.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Start at the top and work your way down then.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
He's got a
Geralt,
point
next
there,
person.
doesn't he? He definitely has a point. But, knowing that in The Witcher 4, Ciri will be a Witcher, there's at least one more occasion after this that the Trail of the Grasses will happen in full.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he...
Die.
Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags. On it.
She's not completely soulless, just halfway there.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No, the trial. If that's
You're not.
Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
Infa knows what she's doing. I'm not entirely convinced she does, actually. Don't have a choice.
Of course I have. Thing is, we don't have a choice.
Not anymore, we don't. But we rushed it. Should have started by...
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well.
Turn a hosepipe on you, Ian.
No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
I assume she'd be able to wipe herself down since she only needs one hand to maintain the spell, apparently. Yeah.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die.
Which is what the mutagens usually do.
We will use spells.
Brought some food.
Good, I'm famished. Geralt, I cannot leave his side. Would you prepare me something?
I'm not great with food.
I know that all too well. When we lived in Aedgin Vale, you tried to make soft-boiled eggs once. Forgot to add water.
Yeah, it's not going to go well.
Lost in thought.
More like distracted. By me.
Mm-hmm. Still got that night dress?
Geralt, we've drifted off the topic at hand. I'm hungry. So hungry, I don't care how badly you cook.
All right. Anything in particular strike your fancy?
Something light. Scrambled eggs, perhaps? Or an omelette, if you wish to spoil me. With onions and mushrooms and peppers. Thanks.
Assuming we got the ingredients. Seems more likely to be an issue, but... Eggs, mushrooms, onion, pepper. Not peppers, but pepper. I think we got there. Mind you, it might only be one pepper. As opposed to... As in the singular of, as opposed to, you know... ground pepper, for example.
Can't be any harder than brewing a potion.
Technically, no. $33 mushrooms might be a bit much. Don't see pepper either. Oh, there, black. It is black pepper. Okay, fair enough. 33 mushrooms seems a bit much. Yeah, well, apparently I am chucking them all in. It's going to be very mushroomy. Evening, Guy. How's it going?
Edible, I think.
There are any more ingredients to be had in here, and this is in the upstairs. No. Any other ingredients I'd want to add? Well, if I'm making a mushroom, an omelette, I might need a little bit of that. Put beer in it. Maybe I don't. That'll be fine. Well, it would be fine either way.
Not so sure about this. Edible, I think.
So it's telling me I should not do that. Okay. It's fine.
Need to add anything else?
A little bit, yeah. Smooth it out so...
A bit of this, a bit of that.
Most of it gets boiled
Mix
off
it all
anyway during the
together.
cooking, but...
An omelette, no denying that.
To be fair, my omelettes are shit, so maybe that's why. Actually, half of it's because I haven't got the patience. Or a non-stick pan. Actually, I might have a non-stick pan now. New one might do the job. But I haven't had for years, so...
Oh, decided to put in the effort. Thank you.
Did I get any gratuity for that?
Later, perhaps.
Vesemir looks like he's going to vomit on his own shoes.
What's wrong with him?
A fever. I'll break it with a spell.
A cold compress should do the trick. I'll take care of it. You eat.
Thanks. Geralt, I'm waiting.
Everyone's at your beck and call. Got me cooking for you, turned Vesemir into your errand boy.
I'd gladly trade places with any of you. If you think...
Relax, I was kidding.
Geralt, I'm exhausted, hungry, and upset. In other words,
A little more reason to try and put a smile on your face.
So, do I spoon feed you?
Would you prefer to watch me eat without my hands? You could find it amusing, I suppose.
Right. One for Papa Vesemir.
I think you're supposed to put the food in her mouth, not in her ear, Geralt.
Yen.
I'm pretty sure you just spooned that into her ear.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Works best when the milk's in cheese full. Yeah, I would agree with you there, Gray.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first, then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery.
Well, here's hoping this works. So it looks like a lot of shit to go through if it doesn't.
No. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Koal, Kaniatad.
Nevid Severe, Koal, Kaniatad.
I think she must have recognised something there.
Kariba, Endir. Geralt, the phylactery, open it. Kanitad, Taran Anadir, Diz.
Poached eggs are really the way, let's be honest. Well... not sure who it is, but... the Elven Mage. Thought it wasn't going to be Ciri. That's him.
You know him?
Yes. An elf. An elf. A sage.
Got his clothes back.
Ciri.
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... she's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt.
What else? But
What's in store
power.
for Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. and nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siren. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry.
How did he come to be cursed? That's what I want to know.
I tried to protect her. But the curse... The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. But if she leaves, they will detect her at once.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't... No. You saw? Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but...
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through... Do you understand?
Won't be much left.
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this
Yeah, it might be the magic.
What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance.
So we need to get them to stop chasing her,
Finally, the hunted
one way or
became
another.
hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic?
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Exclusively.
Fried egg and cheese sandwich. Fried bread. Oh yeah, I don't like fried bread. I've got to admit, the fat in it really makes me feel sick. But fried egg and cheese sandwich I can go for. As long as I take a bunch of pills so that the cheese doesn't fucking kill me.
And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalak to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf, and give Cirilla our love.
Yeah, she could have seen you to the door and left you. Well, actually, she probably couldn't. She probably can't really go too far from her patient there. There's the level that I needed to get. Talk to friends who could help you defeat the hunt and ask them to join your fight. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm also kind of turn that way. Okay, right. I assume we've got to be getting towards the later stages of the game now. I don't suppose there's a great deal left. Get allies, find Ciri, get back here. Do the big battle. And then that's probably moving on to sort of prologues after that, I would think. There's a really important side quest to do first. I'll have a look. Fried bread, yeah. Fried bread being exactly what it sounds like, yeah. It's one of those things that is very popular, but yeah. I used to enjoy it when I was quite young. Then I got to sort of early adulthood and very quickly I was like, no, all of this fat in there makes me feel like I'm going to vom. So, not a fan since. It is popular, fried bread. So, present arms. These are DLC high stakes, I guess. No, no. So I definitely don't have whatever quest it is here. How are we doing for time? That time. It's Brothers in Arms, the main quest. Okay, right. Yeah, that's fine. That is my intention. But I guess we'll do it next time. Ulfgard. Oh, no, that's the one that makes me uncomfortable. Talk to Emir. I don't like it. What I'd probably do is arrange for everybody else to be ready to turn on the Nilfgaardians if need be. Because that would definitely be the thing. I would be preparing for that because they've got their own plan in mind and it would not be one I'd want to see come to pass. But that's just me. That's probably not just me, is it? But anyway. So, Tori's workshop. I can't fast travel from here because everything sucks and it's stupid. Because fast travel from specific points is dumb. Usually dumb. Sometimes you can make it into a cool mechanic, but that ain't it. Like if you're building it in with like spellcraft or part of the world, something, but just sticking signposts around that you can jump between is not a fun way of doing it. Kind of delicious, but knocks the back of years off your retirement. Yeah, definitely that kind of thing, right? Yeah. I'm not sure animal fats being better for you is entirely true, Stu.
Yeah.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Listen, would you craft something for me?
So I need the superior Sting sword. That's great. I can get that crafted. Which is the seal. Let's do the silver one now. Albedo. Okay, where the feck am I going to get that if I haven't got it? I might have to look that one up.
So long.
Yeah, the next thing I need to do is get that on. It's not a particularly attractive version of the armour, but will survive.
My wife's mum's an old succubus. Drains my will to live.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
What do you have on offer?
should be an upgrade, isn't it? I think.
So long.
Is that better than my current one? Oh, it is my current one. Okay, never mind, that's fine. Cool. So I got the steel sword but not the silver sword, didn't I? Doesn't look a lot different, except it's got a slightly uglier guard on it than the last one had. That really sucks. The guard is a downgrade. Definitely disappointed by that. Anyway, I need to find somebody who will sell me. Zoltan, yeah. Extract, yeah. There's a lot of people I need to go and talk to apparently. That's not very helpful. I need somebody who can sell me. Yeah, it's not helping, is it? Quite specifically, what I need is somebody who can sell potion ingredients, but I don't know. Like, they're not marked specifically, so we're going to have to do this the other way. Put some music on while we do this. 3. Got a Novigrad, I guess. And something's. Oh, there you go. Okay. Something was tickling my leg, and I wasn't sure if it was the cat or if it was just the wind that's been. The breeze from the fan, rather. But yeah, it's definitely the cat. Herbalist, that's what I need. So there's one there, and there's one there. Okay. So there's one somewhere here, supposedly. One somewhere here. Neither of those are marked on the map, though, which is interesting.
This lie.
Sick of it.
A good one to you, young man. Hair's all a grey, but by your face and straight back, I know you to be in your youth.
Greetings. What do you sell?
Herbs, young lad. I've all sorts gathered near about. You'd be surprised what useful plants grow by the roadside.
Not that surprised, actually.
Monk's hood, for instance. Lovely blossom. Soothes aches and pains, but just a handful, and you could poison a whole family. A very useful.
Oh, I see where you're going, Steve. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What else
That
would
makes
you
a bit more sense.
recommend?
Have a look, young man. You seem learned in these
As long as it stays in the pan,
so
anyway.
I'll show you my special stock from under the counter.
You just might have the herbs I need.
It's not looking promising.
Take care.
Right, so let me just check what I actually do need here. Weeper is pretty cool. What's the stats on that one? 31. Can't use it yet. Still not going to go there. Still not bad, actually, that. Albedo, which is... kind of a white cube, I thought it was.
Awfully kind of you to visit again. What sort of herbs do you need, young man?
You just might have the herbs I need.
And craft Albedo yourself. Can you now? Well, he definitely doesn't have it, so...
Take care.
Yeah, I didn't really think it was going to be listed in there. There isn't anywhere in here I can find it. Alchemical substances. Oh, I see. Albedo. Cool. I would need white gull. Good shout. I don't think he had white gull, but let's see. He might.
Awfully kind of you to visit again. What sort of herbs do you need, young man?
Take care.
But I need cherry cordial. Pretty sure I don't make that. Okay, so I need cherry cordial. Pretty sure he hasn't got that either, but let's just check before I have to run back as well. Good shout, Jess.
You just might have the herbs I need.
No, doesn't look like it. Let's try the pub.
Take care.
Don't miss a woman's touch.
What am I to do now? Well, looking to make some coins.
Snake eye. You got a snake's tongue as well.
Where is the barn?
Comes in handy at times.
Huh. Ah, he's reappeared now.
What'll it be?
What are you serving?
So, cherry cordial I was looking for, aren't I? Cool.
Farewell.
Yeah, definitely wasn't explained that, but we need to spend a bit more time looking through the inventory. Right, so I can make white gull. I can now make albedo. Now I'll get my sword upgrade.
I've got 10 times.
This way we're going then. A noble quest to go and get some American rum. Ooh. Well, I assume that's got to do with the occasion, but I wouldn't normally think of American and rum in the same sentence. Jamaica or something like that, maybe, but... Mind you, I'm now thinking about other types of rum and I've got no idea where they come from, so why not, I suppose?
Greetings, Geralt. How
Something
might
for
I
the
be of help?
250th birthday tomorrow, yeah. You're going to need someone to drown your sorrows on that one. Given the prated chief who's leading it for you.
Listen.
But have fun anyway.
Something for me.
Not the one I need, it's the next one. Assign to superior, there we are. Yeah, there we are. We are fully upgraded now.
So long.
105, that's pretty freaking hot. Sword still looks good. The silver sword. Just checking it out. I'm standing right outside the blacksmith's. Which that one has got a nice blade on it, but a bloody ugly crossguard on it. Silly buggers. Anyway. I feel like there isn't enough game left to get to level 34 for the superior, the masterwork stuff. But there is the DLC, so I suppose that kind of changes it. Anyway, it's a bit earlier. Not being quite 11 o'clock, but I think this is a sensible place to stop for the night. Because, you know, we've got through all the Kaer and stuff. We've done the... what's it? The upgrades and the crafting. And next it's on to the next chunk of story, really, isn't it? Well, the next quest line, so... I could start that, but I'm kind of tired as well, so... I think we'll do that. Oh, I left that running, did I? That's fine. I see. It's a specific type of rum. That makes sense. Molasses. That's the normal way, yeah. Oh, okay. Sugar cane. That rings a bell, actually, Gary. Not sure what from, but yeah, that does ring a bell. Had rum in ages. Should rectify that one day. I tend to go for beer generally when I have a drink these days, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was fun. Good bit of progress. Got that whole stuff wrapped up. Quite happy with it on the whole. And next time, which will hopefully be next Friday, we'll see how the weather holds up the next week. We'll start looking for friends to help us with protecting Ciri and fighting off the wild hunt. It's going to take some crazy fucking friends. Where did Triss go? Triss and a bunch of mates left and went all the way to, was it like Kovir or something like that, I think. It certainly did not... well, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just looking at the map to see if there's a larger continent-wide map here, and there isn't on this page. It's just what's in the game. I'm assuming, looking at that, that's from the DLC. That's having a hard time loading up. Oh, there he goes. There's actually more to do than I thought. Okay. I mean, it seems to be the theme with The Witcher in general, doesn't it? Map of the continent. There we go. Let's have a look at that one. Should do the job. That looks quite nice. 3 years ago. 4K map of the continent. Reasonably accurate one, hopefully. There is a certain amount of iffiness in the accuracy of any map for The Witcher. So there's Novigrad. Right, let's go a bit higher than north. I feel like they were making their way towards Kovir or something, weren't they? Riviera, Aldersberg, Fengerberg. Not actually that far apart, those two places. Where is Kovir? Can't remember where Kovir is. So it's not very clearly marked on this map. Toussaint? Oh, it's all the way up north, isn't it? There it is, okay. So, possibly in the direction where The Witcher 4 might end up being set. Mind you, we don't know. It looked like the tech demo that we've seen was probably set somewhere either in Kedwen or Kovir anyway. Maybe Northern Redania, but not likely. Okay, interesting. Yeah, some good maps of the Witcher continent available now. Which I'd show you, but there's like copyright issues and stuff really. Well, not that it matters, but still. Where are we? I've missed something there. Should refresh that actually. There we are. Interesting guy. Flavoured. Not sure I'd want to go down the flavoured rum route personally, but although cherry does sound appealing. Quest that's important is called Reason of State, infects in-game, and is very missable. Interesting. What's it called? Reason of State. Okay. You might have to remind me next week, but don't know if I've apparently requires a number of yeah, apparently there's a number of prerequisites that I may or may not have gotten. I don't know. It's possible that I have not done them all. That I have probably done. This might need some exploration, because... oh, maybe I have already done that one. I must have already done that quest. Because I think that's a main story quest, is it? Yeah, it is a main quest, so I must already have done that one. Eye for an eye, what's to do with that? Done that one, yeah, okay. Redania's Most Wanted, I think I've done as well. Don't think I failed that. I'll have to check. Oh. Yeah, I think I've done that one. So there is one set of requirements that I don't know if I actually got right. And it seems like I probably have missed it. So it looks like I would have done that quest by now if... yeah, it looks like I'd have done that quest by now if I hadn't already locked myself out of it, which I might have done. Or maybe I have done it. No, I definitely haven't done this, so... yeah, it looks suspicious like I might fail it, because one of the requirements is very, very specific to start that quest. It doesn't look like I have necessarily succeeded that. I'll have a look at it later. Oh. Huh. Yeah, there's a whole load of things leading into that that I feel like I may have missed. Interesting. Banana daiquiri is interesting. I tend to run away from anything involving banana, though. But I could see that appealing to you if you do like them. Yeah, that question you mentioned, Joe, looks like I needed to do a whole bunch of stuff beforehand, before Triss left Novigrad, and I seem to have missed a quest that she was doing in... yeah, I seem to have missed one of Triss's quests somehow, or I feel like I did. I need to look into it a bit more, maybe, but... I'll reopen that tab, because otherwise I'll... yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's one of Triss's quests that I might have missed there that I would be required to lead into that reason of state, and yeah, I think I might have missed that. What was it? Blindingly obvious. Okay. Let's have a quick look in the game and see whether or not I've have missed that quest, or if it's in there anyway. There's specifically one that involves Triss beforehand and finding out what happened to Philippa, or some of what happened to Philippa, and I don't think I've done that. I think I would have had to detour and go and talk to Triss at a time. I didn't, and I went somewhere else and talked to her in that location instead and missed a side quest I needed, I think, or I may not remember. I don't know. Fuck, that is so... I tried moving the cat cam, and I think it's still acting... Because where it was, it kept kind of slowly falling down. I've moved it to a different setup and location, and it still seems to be slowly dipping. I think it is. It can go away. Which would be very annoying if it is. So I think my magic arm that the camera is on is just shit. Be very, very annoying. Speaking of the cat, she's sat on the floor looking at me, wondering if I'm about to get up and give her snacks, but I'm not, because at least an hour and a half too early for that, I'm afraid, sweetheart. Now I'm back in Novigrad. Triss is loading screens on there. Right, let's just... No, right. Failed. What was on the failed? Okay, that's fine. Let's just check what that one I needed to find. Blindingly obvious, I think. Yeah, blindingly obvious. Right. Can't search, which is a bit unfortunate because the number of quests here is very, very large. Yeah, I think I am probably going to have found out I've missed that. Maybe not. They're not in any kind of useful order here. It's looking more and more like I have. I've gone all the way through the stuff I've completed and I haven't seen the quest I'm looking for. Which makes me think I've missed it. Because Triss has a quest that helps you find out what happened to Philippa. And it's one of the things you need in order to do this quest. And I don't think I did it. I think I missed the opportunity. And now, obviously, Triss is gone. That ship has probably sailed a long time ago now, before Skellige. Nearly back at the top. No, it doesn't look like of the 264 quests I've done, the one I'm looking for is there. I'll just have a quick little run over towards the place that quest starts, and we'll see if we're actually going to have any luck, but I don't suppose we are. What with Triss being long gone and all. It'd be weird if she was still there. Not seeing any signs. Not sure whether there'll be a dead end there. Yeah, the prerequisite's the problem there, Jazz. It's not the actual quest. It's one of the quests you have to do in advance of it to get it to trigger at all. And I'm pretty damn sure I didn't do it. Because you've got to find Triss somewhere upstairs in here, apparently, and do a quest that leads you to finding out what became of Philippa. And I never did. Which I assume was up here, probably, because this seems like the sort of place, doesn't it? Unless it's Dandelion's quarters, which it also seems like it might be. It seems like the sort of place for that as well. But yeah, it's definitely one of the prerequisite quests that's missing, because I haven't completed it, and yeah, not much I can do if I have missed it. Yeah, because according to let's do this. Yeah, according to the wiki page for the quest, you need to have completed a deadly plot. Pretty sure I did that. I would think I've done both of these. So we'll deal with those. Yeah, I've done that. I have done both of these, Eye for an Eye and Redain's Most Wanted. But what I haven't done is Blindingly Obvious, I don't think. Yeah, start by finding Triss upstairs the chameleon, and it's part of the quest line, from the look of it, to find out what became of Philippa. And I have not done that quest, I don't think. Level 28. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't done this. Blindingly Obvious is not there in my journal, either completed or failed. So, because Triss is not available at all to start the quest, I assume that I've just missed it outright, which therefore means I'm not going to be able to get this one, I don't think. Which would be quite annoying, but what can you do? Looks like I am not going to be able to advance that one, unfortunately. You ain't down there, look out. Eyeballing me. Yeah, I can't really reach you to screw here, I'm afraid. You're too far away. Oh well, what can you do? Not the end of the world. Yeah, I don't think going to Radovid's ship's going to help. Because... where was it this one actually triggers? Yeah, you complete Blindingly Obvious, which is the one I have not done. And then it should lead straight into that one from the look of it, which I did not do. So, yeah. That didn't happen, rather. Yeah, I've definitely missed that Blindingly Obvious quest that leads into it. It says Blindingly Obvious doesn't start until after the other mist. That's not what I'm seeing. Although that may be true. Well, Blindingly Obvious is a main quest. That's why I haven't done it, because it's later. Okay. Okay. No, maybe it is way off ahead. Okay, I haven't missed it yet. I haven't got that far. Okay. Missing a quest called Blindingly Obvious. Yeah, that would be ironic. It looks actually like it might be further on. I haven't gone far enough back to explore this, which is really weird because the stuff that sets it up, it would appear, happened ages ago, and then really, really later it kind of pops up. So... let's have a look at the main quests a minute. Actually, there is way more left after this than I thought. Okay. I thought I was way further along than I am. Oh, never mind then. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, okay. It's way off in the future yet. That's all right. We haven't missed it. It's just way off in future. It looked like I was much nearer to the end. Logically, this kind of gives the vibe of being nearer to the end of the game than I am. But there's apparently a whole other act that I've not even fucking got to yet. So, yeah, there's a load still to do before we have to worry about it, I think. That's fine. It's way on down the line. That's all right. That kind of answers a couple of other secondary questions I had as well. That's fine. We'll pursue it next. We'll pursue the story on next time. We'll worry about these things later. So yeah, that's cool. We've not missed anything yet. It's just not come up. Which shows the insane amount of content even the base game has here. Because it is absolutely humongous. Yeah, mental. Anyway, folks, I'm going to get myself a fresh drink and chill out for a bit. And maybe try and get a sensible earlier night than I have done recently. Because, yeah, I'm kind of knackered tonight. So, yeah, I need to start looking at a couple of videos and stuff over the next few days, over the weekend maybe. But yeah, I'll probably pursue that early next week. Streaming plan next week is a bit up in the air because it kind of depends on the weather. So let's have a look at what the weather says. There we go. Nothing particularly useful. It's some sunny spells and 24 to 25. Well, if that's accurate, the weather the next few days will be fine, and then maybe hot at the end of the week. Why are my headphones now switching off? Because apparently having music in them is not sufficient to keep them going, apparently. Bloody weird. Turn on, please. Thanks. Yeah, so originally, looking at the weather, it's not going to be horribly melty, it's just going to be warm, so I should be able to cope, much as I have today. In which case, we'll do Gothic Monday, Tuesday, maybe Starfield Wednesday, Thursday, and then The Witcher again on Friday. Should be fine. Yeah. I'll give some thought to how I want to approach things after that. Because, yeah, there's still Fallout 4 to pick up at some point, which I may do after Gothic, or I may expand and do more Witcher play sessions, and just go down to 2 games a week, and then make a bit more headway first, before I think about bringing something else back in again. We'll have to see. Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at the moment, anyway. Big old question mark. Anyway, thank you for hanging out tonight. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, kind of pleased with what we got done. Looking forward to pressing on. I am somewhat surprised that there's as much of the game left as there is. One does never cease. Still, cool. Certainly can't complain about not getting his money's worth, can you? Yeah. Anyway, have yourselves, and the DLCs, of course, as well. Yeah. Have yourselves a good weekend. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. Enjoy your celebrations, those of you on to the side of the pond. And yeah, hopefully you won't be too horrifically hungover when we come back on Monday. It's the 6th. That's all right. You'll have had an extra day to recover. Yeah, awesome. Thank you for hanging out. You know where all the stuff down below is if you haven't already, by the way, the socials and yeah, follows and all that good stuff if you feel like and you haven't. And yeah, a couple of video went up today on Fallout about some of the changes that are going to be made, or probably going to be made in the near future there. So if you want to have a gander at that, then yeah, take a look. Otherwise, we'll be back at it on Monday. So until then, take care, have a good weekend. I'll see you next week. No, folks. See ya.